I'm still hacked. I am still hacked. I am not unhacked.
G'day boys, all hell has broken loose in the last 24 hours and I need to make a quick video explaining what the hell's going on, and we're also going to interview the cheater that is responsible for all this going down. And basically this cheater, we are making it quit the internet and run off into the mountains. It's pretty insane. But anyway, first things first, I had to put aside the Titan video that is coming out soon. I've got that in my editor right now and I am producing it, but expect that in the next couple of days because console aimbot is getting out of control and I'm on top of it. I've got hours and hours of interviews with a lot of behind the scenes information and I will be explaining everything. But first, Imperial Hal just got his account hacked. Not only that, but the hacker live streamed himself on Hal's account on TikTok before it got permanently banned. So, this is a tweet from Hal. I am hacked on my EA account. Do not join my lobby. It's not me. Or message back, thank you. And he was live at the time until his account got, boom, evaporated, pulled from the air, and gonskis. Now, you might have seen Berto's video the other day where he went over it. A lot of really bad information in that video, which I'll correct really quickly. This is going to be a fast video. So Berto said Destroyer. First things first, Destroyer has absolutely nothing to do with this. This is a completely different vulnerability that is being targeted here. Destroyer is very well known for reverse engineering, easy anti-cheat, and completely and utterly compromising Apex from the server side, which involves being an absolute mega nerd. Now, this compromising of the hacking of accounts is being done entirely through the support system, which involves either calling up and talking to someone barely trained in a third world country because EA likes saving money, or the new technique of saving money, an AI chatbot. Now, I did get conflicting information on exactly how this is done, but you'll see in my interview with the cheater how he explains it, and he's probably the more correct information, but you'll find that out later. But just know, as Berto stated, Destroyer is involved, he is not at all in any way responsible for the events unfolding now. But what Berto was corrected, there are a few other accounts that have been compromised, like none other than Honored Flyer here, which is actually the only person in the world to ever hit Pred every single season, so he has a bazillion Pred badges. But I don't feel bad for him getting his account hacked because he was trying to sell his account at that point in time and trying to make heaps of money, which technically you're not allowed to do, and him getting his account hacked, it does suck for him, but maybe he shouldn't have been selling his account and maybe he wouldn't have been targeted if he wasn't selling his account. Another well-known member of the community got his account hacked called J Tolerance. And also this guy, Forget That Kick, which you can see his badges here. And currently, this account and many of the others that got compromised were given to a team of cheaters, which I'm about to show you what they did. So there you can see Forget That Kick's account just literally getting rage hacked on, and moments later, this is what happened. Boom, account banned. So member, which you're about to soon find out who that is, stole the account and then gave it to who were also cheaters, who then went ahead and rage hacked on that account until it got banned. So this is the person responsible for taking all the accounts. Someone called Yerdle GG. Yerdle, the account taken maniac. And also you can see him upload clips of him cheating. So this is the kind of person we're dealing with. Someone that cheats on Apex, steals accounts, just to keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and have a chat with my boy. All right, so we are about to interview the guy responsible for hacking Hal's account and many others. I want to know in this interview how he did it, if he tells me. I want to let him know if he's not already aware, but I think he is, that I have his full name. He doesn't want to join. Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk to me either. When I have this much information, sorry, call. Wait, he does want to? Brother, I am calling. I'm not being recorded like Dodge. I will sit here and tell you everything now. Come on! Why are they so scared? I'll be nice. As long as you keep all my shit private. Oh my god. Bro, is he trying to bargain with me? I have his full name, full address, exactly what he looks like, all public information, and he wants me to stop that going out. I am sorry, but your name and address is very much going to be passed on to the right people if EA want it. That is just the reality. That's simple. I'm not bargaining with a cheater. Shut the fuck up. But I won't dox publicly. I'm not going to release his name and address to the general public. I don't want to risk someone's safety. I know people don't like cheaters. I'm very well aware of that. You're giving... Of course it's the wrong info, bro. I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. Then why are you not wanting me to release it? It's like, hey, please don't release that, but the information is bad. Yeah, buddy. I believe you. Cheaters never lie, chat. They never lie. Anyway, listen to me. We're listening. As corny as this conversation we're having is, we're listening. Oh, he's a good Samaritan. He stole Hal's account because he wants the problem fixed. It wasn't for clout. Bro, I wonder how differently this whole situation would go if I didn't have all his information. If I didn't have his information, you know for a fact he would be flexing on this right now. He'd be acting entirely different. Like, obviously, he live streamed hacking on Imperial Hal's account on his own TikTok because... one, he wanted the clout. Why else would you do that? If you wanted to fix the system, you would hack his account and then hand it over to EA themselves, not rage hack on live stream. Like, come on, Gar. I need to make sure you guys can read all of this. So it might be. My fat ass is getting in the way. Hal's account was literally taken because I want EA to sort their support system out. I have already messaged Panic Apex and sent the details back to the guy. I want EA to sort their shit. Bro, he sent Hal's own details back to him. Like, here, Hal, you can have your account back now. Now that you've all got my information, you can have it. I'm a good Samaritan. I've been cheating with a great heart. I don't blame him one tiny bit for not wanting to talk to me. It was actually smart by him. Like, I wouldn't be taking any of this shit. I lost a 12 times pred account. Oh, he's an innocent victim himself, bro. We need to feel sorry for Yertle. He is a victim! That Raza guy has sent my stuff everywhere. Okay, just so you're aware of who this Raza guy is, Yertle has sent him accounts that he's compromised and cheated. And then Raza, who's a rage hacker, in an opposing group to Destroyer, the like factions that don't like each other, as my basic understanding of it all. And then Raza rage hacked until the account got banned. So the account was taken, then rage hacked on until it was banned. And not only that, once it was banned, they submitted an appeal to the ban while still accessing this account, saying they don't want the ban appealed. So they've completely screwed over the account user because you only get one appeal. And the cheaters used that appeal and said, nah, I was cheating, I should be banned. Like, basically torching that account, like setting it on fire and burning it. EA is desperately needing to do something about this. I'm quitting Apex after this. Maybe EA can fix their support. Oh no. We lost a valuable member of the community, boys. He's quitting Apex. Fuck. What are we gonna do? Yertle, bye-bye. So, I've got conflicting information. Some people say that you used an AI chatbot in order to hack the accounts, but people behind the scene are actually saying it's the low-paid Indian workers that are willing to give over account details that they shouldn't. Now, what is actually true, who knows? Because details behind the scene are hard to confirm when it's by a cheater. And when I have two different pieces of information, I'm gonna have to say it's viable to be either. Now, he's telling me it was the AI chatbot that gave him the information, but there were other cheaters as part of the cheating community that said the opposite. So, I don't know what to believe, but seeing as he's saying AI, we might as well go along with it, because he is the one that stole Hal's account. And at this point in time, I think he's trying to be honest. Like, you know, he got backed into the corner. He didn't realize his public information would be leaked. Actually, so this is interesting. He's actually giving behind-the-scenes information. It's all off a script, a specific script. I've seen that before. To jailbreak AI, you can, like, copy and paste this, like, massive text, which, like, tricks the AI into giving information they shouldn't. So it's probably this pre-written prompt, which I don't want to show, even if he gives it to me on Sting here, because otherwise it can be used and abused by someone else. But this is just another example of EA screwing us over. At first, most of their support system was outsourced to third world countries and really poorly trained staff that you could barely understand. But now they've gone the next level of saying, hey, I don't want to spend money, I just want to make money, let's leave it up to AI. And that is what's getting these accounts hacked. That is just miserably sad. And date of birth, somewhat close. You don't even need their exact date of birth. Oh my god, okay, you've seen enough. I don't want him to give any more information than he already has given. But that is pathetic, EA. You need to do better. In summary of this video, I'm not going to leak his information on this video. I do have a picture of what he looks like, which is somewhat public, but I don't want to dox the guy at all. In the recent messages since that interview, he's really upset, saying he's deleting his Discord, deleting everything, disappearing off the internet, wanting to move house, all sorts of crazy shit. But I think that's a serious case of fuck around, find out, so deal with it, pussy. On that note, EA need to do better! They do! This is unacceptable! Now, I want to say, Hideouts is a very good punching bag in this scenario. Hours after Imperial Hal got his account hacked, he uploaded a brand new music track, which just painted a giant big target on his back, which I couldn't help but poke on Twitter. Now, I wanted footage of Yodel on a Hal's account, but TikTok doesn't have VOD feature, so I was unable to get the footage of it being live streamed. But anyway, just know that it was live streamed, him using Hal's account on his TikTok. And I was asking for that, and at the end I said, if this was Fortnite, his life would be over with how screwed he is. But Hideouts will probably just be releasing a new track instead, because he literally just released a new track today, causing Hideouts to get upset at me, being like, I'm not part of that team, I'm not part of this team, blah, 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 wah. I get the point. I know this isn't your personal department, but you could have chosen a better time to release the music, and you could have at least addressed it first, being like, we're aware of this issue, we're working to get it fixed, something like that. Like, you are quite literally the face of Apex anti-cheat Hideouts, whether you like it or not. You grew a following of over 100,000 on Twitter by being the ban guy for all the big streamers. Like, you are the face of the entire anti-cheat, and people are coming for you for answers, especially when everybody's account is vulnerable. Now, I know that's not your department, the account department. I know that's not your issue. Insane cheating epidemic that's happening both on console and PC at this moment is your issue. And let's be real, it's a losing fight at this point in time, which you're going to find out about in my next video, which will be the Titan video. And there's much, much more that the anti-cheat team needs to do in that department, because currently the console leaderboards are being filled with aimbotters that aren't getting banned. Anyway, that is all for this video. I know I might have been screaming at you, but I was trying to get through it quickly. It was kind of the video I was forced to make, not the one I wanted to make. Anyway, I'll see you guys later as a part-timer. If you guys do want to get jacked, I am still fitness coach, and you can work one-on-one with me to get towards your goals. Anyway, sayonara, peace, see you later, bye-bye.
Mighty Zeus, god of thunder from down under.
Anybody have a lozenge? I might be bleeding in the throat right now.